Welcome to Baguio, the city of pines. Nestled deep in the mountain province of Benguet at an altitude of 1,500 meters, the city never fails to surprise.
With this one, you can see the teeth and the snout.
I am super surprised, a little bit disappointed.
Here we have something very interesting, which is the sizzling pork snout.
This weekend, I've been adopted by some friendly locals.
Everybody, this is Leandro.
JB and Millie, and you are the mountain man, right?
Hey!
Eager to show me unique places, memorable experiences, and last but not least, some of the most amazing Filipino dishes I got to try so far. From the unique architecture, we went up 4 flights of stairs and arrived in a place that I really didn't expect. It's friendly people.
All right then, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cheers. To the unique flavors of the cordilleras. The innards, and it's like a bile soup, so it has a slight bitter taste. This weekend is going to be nothing short of amazing. So I've arrived at the first stop for today, which is Ililika, which translates to Village of Creativity, I believe. And I'm going to meet Leandro here, who is going to be my local guide for the day. So let's go.
Leandro, how's it going?
It's okay.
So Leandro is giving me a little bit of a tour today of like a few awesome food spots and some creative locations here in Baguio City. So where are we right now?
Right now we're on Assumption Road. It's a road off Session Road. Right now we're in Ililika and I'll show you around. So there's a table here with all the menus, and it's more of, because there's no waiters or waitresses. So when people arrive here, they normally look at the menus and then they'd have to look for
The
where
vendor.
they want, where they want to eat.
So Ililika here basically is a collection of 9 different restaurants and I believe 5 craft stores, which is pretty cool. So you have like arts and crafts and food at the same spot. This is the perfect location for Nelly and I to come together because I can eat food while she looks at arts and crafts. Something that I recognized immediately is the interior design, or the design of the whole place is incredibly unique.
You told me this place is created by a...
The national artist for film, Kidlat Tahimik.
Oh, interesting. And this is not the only location that he has in Baguio, right?
Yes, there's another one that we'll be going to later.
Oh, cool.
Pincel is a natural tie-dye. There's a crystal shop, Munting Ligaya. Living room is mostly the plants. There's also champagne and trinkets, which is resin art.
Cool. So they sell here what's the right pronunciation?
Carnivorous plants.
Carnivorous plants. So basically, if I were a plant, this would be me. Oh wow, very nice.
One of the highlights of Ililika would be this space is the theater. So most of it, actually all of it's made out of wood.
Wow.
At the moment, it's not operational, but in the near future, we hope to see more indie films.
Very cool.
From here,
Wow, that is incredible. So this entire place is basically made of wood, right?
mostly, except the frame.
Except the frame. Wow, but even like the seating area, the seats are like wood carvings. You can see it really nice on camera. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. So one of the things that happened was so Baguio is also known for like half the time of the year it's mostly raining. So when that happens, and a lot of storms, when that happens, a lot of trees fall. So what happened was whenever there's a bunch of trees that fall around the city, it's given here to be used, or they ask for it. They ask like, oh, can we have the tree that fell? And then they repurpose it in this way.
Amazing.
One of the films he's known for is about Enrique, this is Enrique. Enrique was a slave that was bought by Magellan. He ended up traveling around the world with Magellan to the Philippines. So the story mostly revolves around Enrique as the slave of Magellan, returning to the Philippines.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Even these tiles here on the floor, super creative, very eclectic.
So this is Antonius. He's hey, here. This is Antonius. This is Mike.
Hello.
This is very famous
Nice to meet you.
flower design in the city.
Very cool.
So whenever like people want to give their girlfriends bouquets of flowers, they come to him.
Oh, nice.
This one is Scout Burrows, and this one is Kapikulao.
Nice.
Scout Burrows is mostly a vegetarian shop, so they have nice drinks also like shrubs and a certain type of tea. Pulau is mostly a coffee shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, in places, especially I have to duck down to get through, which makes it really, it's so cool. It's like, it almost feels like I'm in a tree house.
We have the theater that we just saw from the inside, and from the outside, as you can see, it looks a lot like a ship. Really impressive, this place. Over here we have a kind of a traditional Ifugao hut. It's not really one, it's like recreated, right?
No, it actually is one.
Oh, it actually is one. Oh, that's amazing.
For Kidlat, he makes a show in the National Museum of the Philippines sometime August. So this is going to be brought down to Manila for that. This is being worked on here. We're going to let you try some of our coffee and our cheesecake.
Oh, amazing. Nice.
Alright, so our first quick stop for a bite to eat is at Leandro's. We're going to try his house-made cheesecake and also the coffee as well. And then we'll ask him what are the next locations that we're going to be visiting for food, because I'm really excited. This place already is like super unique. I had no idea this existed in Baguio, and actually I have to ask him when this place opened, because you guys know Nelly and I have been here a few times already in the past few years, and never have we discovered this place.
And I am an absolute sucker for cheesecake, so I'm excited to try this one.
Beautiful latte with some nice latte art on top, as you can see. That's really good. And then next up, I'm gonna try this cheesecake. Looks so succulent. Wow. Oh, it's nice and sweet. It's rich. It's creamy. Okay, so we're getting off to a really good start. By the way, coffee is great. I'm a barista, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
forgive my latte art.
No, it's good. I'm actually opening up a coffee shop very soon in Manila, so I really appreciate good coffee. But the big question is, what are the next spots we're going to be visiting today?
Right now, there are two spots that I have in mind to show you. One of them is just on Session Road, which is Umay Gulay. Well, the restaurant is called Umay Gulay, and the space is called Bocas, which is a Victor Oteza art space.
I think I've seen it.
And then another space that I'll be showing you is, it's more of a local spot. It's called Bets. They're known for their bulalo, and the other one is their sizzling silet.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of bulalo, so you got me sold on that already.
Yeah. Plant is actually an old space here. It's a pizza place. It's one of the best when you're drunk late at night, since it's 24 hours. One of the best pizza joints to go to when you're drunk.
Oh, nice.
We have to pass through here first.
So currently in this very old building, we went up 4 flights of stairs and arrived in a place that I really didn't expect. This is like a secret hidden little garden up here.
This is so cool.
So there's actually a small gallery in here, and then aside from that, the balcony gives you a view of the entire Burnham Park.
Ooh.
So you can look at the menu also. It's all vegetarian, and just have a look around.
So something I notice immediately is coming up these steps out of breath, because right now we're at an elevation of 1,430 meters. So from sea level to 1,400, it's quite a difference in air density.
We're responsible for Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
Oh, really?
And the offices used to be here. So this is their only seating area. It used to be a lot smaller, a lot tighter. And there were 3 big pots here. And the bulalo was just cooking day in and day out. But
Wow.
I believe it's inside their kitchen now.
A nice little touch here at this restaurant is
They have unlimited free soup. That's good.
here we have one bulalo, we have the pata with beans over here, and then here we have something very interesting, which is the sizzling pork snout.
But the very first thing that I actually want to try is the unlimited free soup. For that, I'm gonna get a little bit of rice on my spoon, because I heard that also soup in the Philippines is ulam, which means it's what goes with the rice.
Yeah.
So,
And people in general like wetting their rice.
yeah. Oh, that is so good. That is the best free soup I've ever had. Here, this pork snout is still nicely sizzling. I think we're supposed to mix up the egg.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start off with this pork snout. I have never eaten pork snout before, so I'm quite interested in seeing how the texture is and how the flavor is. So I'll get a nice spoonful, get this on my rice, and without further ado, sizzling pork snout. Here we go. That is so good. It's salty. Yeah. It's very it's like cartilage.
Yeah, textural thing.
The texture is so amazing because you're getting so many things. Yes, ding, exactly. You're getting so many things. You're getting a crunch from the sizzle. You're getting the soft cartilage-like flavors, and then just the flavor is so good. Oh yeah, that is a winner. Okay, next up we have the bulalo, which is looking really delicious. We have these nice, oh look at these big beef chunks in here. Oh, lovely. Gonna get some of this over here. The first piece I'm gonna try is the bone marrow in the broth. It looks super delicious. I'm such a fan of bone marrow. That is so good. Oh, that is delicious. And that's what I love here in the Philippines. Most of the foods, you don't need a knife because everything is cooked so tender that a spoon just cuts through it. So here I have a hearty portion with soup, broth, the meat. I'm going to dip it in a little bit of the free soup as well. It is so good. Okay, next up we are going to try the pata with black bean, I believe it was, right? Let's see what's in here.
Yep,
Oh, black beans, here we go. Here they are. Wow, look at that. You have some cartilage on the outside, you got the meat on the inside, and you have these dark black beans with the broth. Really nice. I am super surprised, a little bit disappointed. It is so hot in Baguio. I was like looking forward to cool weather, but it's like 30+ degrees today. It is so hot, and I was told it was the first sunny day in the past week, so I got kind of lucky with the weather, but still I can't help but think it would have been nice to have like 18 degrees or 15 degrees and like wear my jacket. I brought a jacket. The jacket's just lonely in the car now.
You can do that.
All right, I got a nice heaping spoonful of this. Let's give it a try. It's the first time I think that I've had black beans in a Filipino dish. So the beans kind of soak up the flavor of the broth, and then the meat itself, it's much richer than the meat in the bulalo because you have the skin and the cartilage and the fat, everything is still on there. Let me get some of the broth as well. Super satisfying.
I brought you here to let you try the chicken. They're very famous for the chicken.
Sold out?
But it's sold out.
Just a sign how good it is.
They also have that, which is deep fried pig snout. Kind of intense because you really see the snout.
Yeah. So
This is basically what we just had in sizzling form. But with this one, you can see the teeth and the snout all in one. Very nice. Ruff's Fried Chicken House is the next place that we wanted to visit and try their famous fried chicken here in Baguio, but it is sold out. So that's a good sign that it's really good. So if you're in Baguio, you should give it a try. You should try and get it, but come earlier than we did.
bro, thank you for this tour. Thanks for showing me Baguio in a completely different way that I've never seen it.
You're welcome.
You guys have to try his cheesecake and his coffee. I'll link the location in the description box down below.
Thank you for taking time to show me around today. Will I be seeing you again this weekend?
Yeah.
All right,
See you
awesome.
later. I mean, tomorrow.
Awesome.
Right.
Alright guys, it is really cool to see how Baguio has bounced back after the pandemic. Yes, traffic is bad and it's hectic, but Baguio should be on top of your list if you plan on doing just a weekend trip with your car from Manila. If you enjoyed today's vlog, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same pleasure room, to stay awesome, be positive, and make it happen. Bye-bye.